Well, I'm headed up to Quincy. I booked a shuttle with Yuba Expeditions. They're gonna haul me to the top of Mount Hough if I can get there in time. There's lots of construction on the road. It's a 26-minute drive from Everstoke, but with all the construction, I gave myself an hour, and it looks like I'm gonna be there at 8:55, 5 minutes before the shuttle. There's a brand new trail. It's not officially open yet, but I'm gonna ride down it and then pedal back up to here. Glutton for punishment. Oh, I basically don't have any back brake left either.
Ah, the open road. The smell of fresh coffee in the air, the sound of newish tires quickly wearing across state lines, and the sweet, sweet joy of not knowing where I'll park the van tonight, because I spent all my money on the van for this very road trip. But at least I know the van will actually stop when I get there. I'm headed from Colorado to California, with just enough gas, snacks, and borderline personal hygiene to keep it interesting. Along the way, iconic trails, even if only in my imagination, sketchy trailhead dinners, and spiritual experiences fueled by dehydration. The destination? A little place called Everstoke, a mythical land where you can send it deep over the trail bug. Bent trees whisper encouragement to my bent spirit, and no one judges you for your ankle sock tan. This isn't just a van trip. It's a full send across the American West, fueled by single track, peanut butter, and the belief that adventure doesn't wait, but my job's PTO sure does. New episodes every week. Bring snacks.
I'm following the shuttle up to the parking area. They'll pick me up there and then take me on up to the top. That way I don't have to ride all the way back to town. There goes the shuttle on my own now. There's a lookout tower. Made it to the top of Mount Hough. Well, the shuttle driver got us here alive. That's a good thing. Check out the views here. Starting off chunky. First stop is going to be the bathroom. Woo. One of the trail builders was on the shuttle. Gave me some inside dirt. Woo! All right, here we go. There's a brand new trail. It's not officially open yet, but I'm gonna ride down it and then pedal back up to here. Glutton for punishment. Already took a wrong turn though. This is where it will be later, hopefully. Okay, now we're in the right spot. Forgot to start Strava again. So there should be a couple switchbacks, and then right after that, this upper toll gate will take off. Oh, there's one. Yeah. I feel like my front tires got too much air. It's pretty dry and dusty right now. Okay, this is upper toll gate. Brand new trail, not open yet, but by the time you see this video, it might be. So it'll be a little loose and stuff in places because it just isn't ridden in yet. Ah, sick. Little chunky. That's nice. This is going to be pretty cool. Lots of playing on the rocks. Oh yeah, it's looking like there's some neat rock in here. Lots of interesting things to play on. Oh yeah. Oh, that almost works. Not quite, wrong angle. Oh, this is sick. Yeah. Oops. There's going to be a lot of fun options here. Stomp.
Stump channel, Stump TV. Woo! That's a new one. Bet the bears did that. Wow, this is pretty. Woo. Just keep in mind, it's new. It's not rode in yet. Once they tweak things and get everything kind of buffed out, this will ride amazing. Some of it's there, but that rocky areas are gonna take a little bit. Just doing my part to roll it in. I don't think I'm very effective at rolling in rock, but you know. Sick. Where did that come from? Yeah. Oh. That rock was rattling around in my frame for a minute. It's nice bermage. Okay. I just took the big swooping curve instead of the S curve. But there's a left turn right up here somewhere. I'm gonna climb back up. Oh, completely missed that one.
Did you hit the tabletop at the very top? What's your name?
Sweet, I'm Robert.
Adrian.
Adrian, good to meet you.
Morgan.
Morgan?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for all your work, guys.
Yeah,
Freaking awesome.
We just tied this in last week. Like, to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Have a good rest of your ride.
Yeah, have a great day. Don't get too hot. I'm gonna restock my water. Let's hope my water filter still works. I love these little Katie'd in filters. It helps if you pre-saturate the filter sometimes. They'll seem like they're clogged up. It's just the filter's dry. Or you can just wait for it, you know. You can start out slow. And then it'll start running. So at first you might think it's clogged up, but it's actually not. It takes a bit for the water to work its way through those dry filters. Once they get wet, it's like it opens up ever so slightly or something. Yeah, that's pretty good water. Might be looking at 30 miles today, so I'm gonna drink a whole bunch of water right here and then carry this up full of water as well. That way I got plenty of water for the rest of the trip. All right, got this water. Oops, forgot to close the lid. And we got this water. Oh, no. Try that again. Don't dump it in the dirt, Robert. Stick it in that nice little bucket. Plan is pedal back up 1,500 feet. Yeah, I started to pedal and then it's like, oh, that sounds terrible. So I turned around and came back to the creek. The road coming up here is so dusty that like the whole drivetrain just got just blasted with sand and dust. Now I got my gloves stuck. Let go. I rinsed it off and I was smart enough to bring lube this time. Throw some lube on there. Oh yeah, much better. It is just like grindy. I don't want to climb all the way up there with it sounding like that. I should be going slow enough that everything will dry out pretty quick. So hopefully the dirt won't cling to it. These are, I was thinking about riding up the road initially, but man, the road is just like powdery desert. Terrible. Like every car it passes will probably choke me to death. So I think I'll go back up Hough Trail. Most people ride it downhill, so I'll have to watch for people coming. But these are bi-directional trails. Gloves are coming off for this, so I'm just gonna crank it out. Hopefully by now, that first shuttle, most of the riders are already past. So it should give me a 2-hour window before the next wave, except for the self-shuttlers. Not sure how many of those there might be. I don't know. I always like to ride single track when I can. if I can avoid a road, that's always good. Wow, the views up here are a trip. Mount Hough has been a pleasant climb so far. There isn't a technical thing about it. All the shuttle riders already passed, so I've had it all to myself. I've been, keeping a keen eye and ear out for people coming downhill because they'll be hauling ass. But yeah, I mean, this is great. And no, I don't have my helmet on because I have never sweat so much in my life as I do around here. I don't know what it is. I usually run for the high country when it gets, over 75 in Colorado. And I can see the top already. The lookout tower's right there. All right, this is the top. Not too bad. I only had to push my bike around maybe 3 switchbacks, like just the corner where it's really steep right on the corner. Everything in between, totally rideable. Not a bad climb. Gonna grab a quick snack here, take a break. Okay, I'm gonna head down Indian Falls Ridge here before the bugs get me and before I start sweating too much in my helmet. I like a little more technical stuff, a little more adventure type. I'm not all about speed and how fast I can take a berm, and I'm more about exploring and seeing the sights and seeing cool features in the trails. Oh, so all of these trails are adopted by Sierra Butte's Trails Stewardship. Give them a good shout out. Throw them a bone once in a while. Yeah. Yeah. Big sharp rocks in there. It's a little dry and loose today. These corners are a little sketch. Somewhere out here I'm looking for Indian Ridge 2. He made it sound like it was pretty easy to miss. This trail, of course, is a blue, but Indian Ridge 2 is black on Trail Forks. Whoa. So evidently there was a fire up here at some point. These trees are kind of trippy. Oh man, hate that sound. Whoa. Tight turn. Oh. Man, I hope I didn't miss my turn already. I got caught up in the moment. That'd be a bummer. Let's check. No, we're good. There's just more of this trail than I expected. Wow. Look at that. The views. Man, look at that. Just awesome. And my forks are all squeaky now. The dust out here is just brutal on everything. Little exposure here. Man, some of those bushes are a little tough. They want to grab you and hang on. All right, it should be coming up on Indian Ridge 2. Almost missed it. I got this gold lube stuff from the bike shop because they didn't have any wax based, and they're like, oh, this is by far the best. This is the worst lube I've ever used. I've put it on twice already today. For this kind of soil, I think you definitely need a wax-based lube. Oh, this rock out here is pretty trippy. Oh, 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 that was tough. This is like some kind of alien planet out here. This is so cool. Oh. Yeah. Wow, that was fun. All right, somewhere down here is a sneaky right turn. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Oh, it's pretty wild how these rocks all stand up on end like that. As something of a geologist, I don't even understand. Oh my gosh, nope. I just can't get over the views out here. What a trip. Oh, I basically don't have any back brake left either. Like, I can't. It just, no matter how much I bleed it, all I can figure is the cylinders are bad, because that's the only place it could possibly suck in air. Every time I squeeze it really hard, it gets a little less and a little less. About time for that brake upgrade, I guess, from SRAM. Maybe it'll improve as I drop in elevation. Sometimes it'll get a little air pressure behind it or something and sort of come back. But right now I'm relying heavily on the front brake. Some of those corners where I really want to shut it down, I can't. So I overshoot the corner. All right, there's the water tank that he told me about. This goes down to Upper Acorn Grotto. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, so this will take me down to Upper Acorn Grotto. Oh, front brake action. Might be finding out if I can do an endo around a corner. I wonder if new brake pads would help. Get those cylinders in a slightly different position. These are probably getting pretty worn anyway. Like, they are sounding pretty metallic. I wonder if I got any brake pads on me. Yeah, they are really worn. I got an organic that's really good and a metallic that's got some life. I'm gonna try it. Which side always wears first? The inside. I'm gonna put the thicker one on the inside. The side that has the cable on it always tends to wear a little faster. Maybe because that's like the more direct route for the fluid or something. Well, I just didn't have any luck with it. So now I am front brake only. Just can't get, if there's bubbles in it, get them to go to the right place. I'm gonna have to ride slower than I want to. I just don't have anything on the back. Fortunately, it's flowy trail and not like too ticky. I'll just not use the back brake a while, see if maybe bubbles will move around or something. There is some climbing, again, a little bit, a few hundred feet or something, so maybe it'll have a chance to work out. I guess all I can really do right now, or after this, is get some new brake pads and rebleed all of it, and just hope that the cylinders in a new position will not suck in air bubbles. Otherwise I have to buy whole new brakes, calipers anyway. Oh, it's nice and dark in here. Feels good. Nope, no brake yet. Come on, baby, you could do it. Maybe I could be like back in school when you never had working brakes. You just stick your foot in the tire. Wonder if that would work. I think it could work. But back in school we had bald tires. This tire will probably eat my chew for breakfast. It'd work in a pinch. So this is a newer trail from what I understand. We built this to connect back to Acorn Grotto, and Acorn Grotto is a new trail, which just provides a nice variation from the classic Mount Hough trail downhill. Whole reason I wanted to go this way, not that I can enjoy it without a break. Well, I have tried absolutely everything I can think of. Like pushing the brake really fast a whole bunch of times, that didn't work. You know, I just kept pushing it and pushing it on the climb. That didn't work. I just tried holding it in for a long time and then doing that a bunch of times. That didn't work. Like absolutely nothing's working. I hope my front brake holds out. I just have to anticipate the corners way sooner, but I think lower Acorn Grotto is steeper. And that could really suck. At least these flowy trails like this are kind of, you're just barely on the brakes anyway. But except for those sharp corners that sneak up on you. Woo! Like this one. Oh God. Maybe this will make me a better corner. Really learn to control that front traction. Okay, this is the Acorn Grotto connector. This one's really new, I think. Maybe I'll just try not touching the back brake for a long time. See if that works a bubble somewhere else. I don't know, I think my calipers just completely failed. Oh God. This is so scary with only a front brake. This would ride so much faster if I knew I could slow down without eating it. This is the first time this has happened to me, like to this degree. I've had brake issues before, like squishy or like it just wore out the pads and metal sort of situation, but never had this happen this bad, where there's just absolutely nothing. It's like, how do you load the bike the best way for a front brake? You don't want to go too far back, because then you'll just slide the front tire out from under you. Go too far forward, you're throwing yourself over the handlebars. But it's a different position than when you have both brakes, that's for sure. It's kind of this balance, like to load the front just enough to give it traction. Yeah. As long as I can see far enough ahead and know what's coming, I can begin braking soon enough for it. So I can go a little faster. That's a long ways to the bottom still too. Doggone it. Oh my gosh. Look at those views. Wow. It's when the front brake catches a rock that it slips out. Nope, still nothing in the back. Now I know how a unicycle feels. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow now. I can't run the camera because I always turn it on with my left hand, but I need my left hand. The rear brake makes the tiniest little squeak now. Like it might be helping to just leave it alone. See if the air will go somewhere else. It's not adding any braking power, but at least it's got a little squeak now. That's more than it had. This is a real brain tease trying to do this with only a front brake. It's kind of a fun challenge. It's like a new definition of underbiking. Oh, until my front brake's getting kind of hot. Oh, it doesn't like all this work. Oh yeah. Man, I just might get some more water because my water is getting kind of hot. Oh yeah, that felt good. Oh my gosh. Somebody's creative with a chainsaw, by golly. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I'm getting there. So we'll go up here just a skosh and then take a right turn and then another right. This is our first right. All right, Huffleberry Trail. You know, these trails, I don't know. This lower stuff has been a lot more pedally than I expected. Come on, I wish they'd do more than squeak. Just nothing. It's all in the front, baby. Watch, right when I get to the van, it'll start working again. Well, I'm glad I didn't go for Downeyville today. That would have really sucked without a front brake. I mean, without a rear brake. Probably suck without a front brake too. Yeah. Perfect grade there for a minute. No brakes necessary. I don't know, the squeaking comforts me, even though it's not actually doing anything. Oh, more climbing? Good grief. I climbed about halfway up this and then realized I could have just crossed the railroad tracks and gotten a road right there. I think I'm gonna take a risk and see if that works out. Ah, all this climbing for nothing, but because the other road going out has another climb and then it's really steep road, which sounds worse than a steep trail for some reason, you know, with no rear brake. This is the kind of downhill I was expecting all the way. I guess that's the case on Mount Hough, I bet. This is a little more backcountry adventurous route. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Can I do it soon enough? Oh, just barely. If I can anticipate the corner far enough ahead, I can get around it. Okay, let's hope this works. Well, this sounds better than climbing back up to a dirt road and then having to take that down. Oh, so much more pleasant down here by the river too. I want to jump in, but I'm starving. First order of business is a sandwich. Oh, the blessed parking lot and the blessed van. I am so hungry. It took me a little longer to get here because of the whole brake thing. But we made it. Rubber side down and still zero brake. Maybe I should have jumped in the river. So it was about 34 miles and 3,700 feet of climbing. A little more than I expected, but it worked out pretty good. I did get a KOM on Upper Tollgate Trail,
That's probably because only 2 people have ridden it so far. Oh, it's not as late as I thought anyway. I keep forgetting the van is still on Colorado time. Bike shop might still be open. Well, Yuba Bike Expeditions had all the parts I needed. The SRAM code, brake pads, 1x12 chain, wax-based lubricant that they said works pretty good for this area because that gold stuff does not work. It cost a lot. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's worse places. Should work for tonight. Tomorrow my plan is to run to Downeyville just as fast as I can, and I'll call them on the way about a shuttle. Probably won't get a shuttle tomorrow, the next day. Then we'll try Downeyville.